Today, has Sony jeopardized your personal information? Let's just say we know your mother's maiden name. This is CheckPoint. Hello and welcome to CheckPoint. I'm Graham Stark.
And I'm Kathleen DeVere, and we'll be your anchors, unless we test poorly with the target demographic.
Big news this week in the world of games journalism, as it was announced that gaming megamind IGN will buy competing games network UGO and spin itself out from under Fox's News Corp into its own company, presumably feeling they'll be more successful while not under the direct control of people who actively hate video games. And with IGN, UGO, GameSpy, and 1UP under one umbrella, it will greatly streamline the process for any publishers looking to bribe game reviewers.
Publisher THQ has announced a Red Faction made-for-TV movie as a tie-in for their upcoming game and to flesh out that Red Faction extended universe we were all so worried about. While we're curious how they plan to incorporate geomod technology into a narrative, we're glad that, despite posting a $136 million loss, THQ is using its money wisely by giving Red Faction the legitimacy that only a made-for-TV movie can bring.
After pressure from third-party Wii developers claiming that Nintendo's first-party releases are hard to compete against, Nintendo has decided to plan their releases around high-profile third-party titles like... I can't actually name any Wii game that classifies as a high-profile third-party title. Maybe you can.
PopCap Games has joined forces with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and a young boy with leukemia whose wish is to make a video game. Under his direction, PopCap is developing the RTS Allied Star Police after concerns his first game suggestion, "Please, I don't want leukemia anymore," might not be that fun.
As of today, God willing, some functionality should have returned to the beleaguered PlayStation Network, with Sony claiming all services will return over the course of this month. But consumers are still asking, is my personal information safe? Well, in what we really hope will be the last installment of our continuing coverage, security expert Paul Saunders is here to give us reassuring platitudes.
Thanks, Graham. I'm here today with some easy steps to determine if your PlayStation is safe. Firstly, look at your PlayStation. Is it black with a slightly domed top and an Ethernet connection? Then it is a PlayStation 3 Slim and therefore not safe. Does your PlayStation have reflective aluminum accents, a slightly domed top, no Ethernet connection, and a slot to put bread in? Then your PlayStation is safe because it is actually a toaster, and you're probably in the kitchen. Does your PlayStation merely resemble a toaster, but have a grill at the front, 2 controller ports, and memory card slots? Then you have a PS2, and your PlayStation is safe. Now, does your PlayStation have a ventilation grill at the front, like a PS2, but is also 8 feet long with 4 wheels? Then your PlayStation is safe because it is actually a car, but you may be vulnerable to other kinds of attack.
Well, Paul, my PlayStation is black, reflective, and generates heat and strange noises.
Does it resemble the Monolith from 2001?
Yes.
Well, then you have an early model PS3, and no, it is not safe. Not at all.
And why is that?
Well, Sony security is like an egg. You can press with all your might against it and it will not break. But if you crush it differently, like with your fingers, it does break. So Sony just has to have faith that no one will try to crush it with their fingers.
Or drop it.
Yes, of course. God forbid you drop it. But Sony just has faith that that won't happen.
What if you drop it by accident?
Well, that is the concern. You could wake up one morning with a strange girl in your bed, a hangover, and 12,000 credit card numbers with no idea how you got them.
Are you saying you could hack the PlayStation Network while drunk?
Well, you sure don't need to be sober. Their security is like an egg.
Thank you, Paul. Wow, can you imagine if this ever happened to Xbox Live?
I know, people would actually care.
So, that was the week. Thank you for watching. We hope to see you next time.
On CheckPoint.
Bring it back a bit. That's better.
Coming up, the Wii Vitality sensor has been delayed again. How will the public know if they are alive? Answers, Nintendo, answers.